Alright, so this is going to be a response video to Robin176. I think I got turned on to her because there was some kind of contest, and then like you're supposed to do something and then she gives out a prize. I see that a lot of that on YouTube's now. I actually watched one of her videos all the way through, like 20 minutes, and the video is called I Love Movies Tag. It was actually quite enjoyable, even though it had a lot of chick flicks and Batman Mask of the Phantasm, which I didn't like too much. I gave it 2 stars out of 5 stars. I thought the first 50 minutes or so was boring as hell, quite childish, like a Saturday morning cartoon on from the 90s. But if you're interested, Robin176, you can check out my movie review. I uploaded a movie review of Batman Mask of the Phantasm. What you might be interested in. You also might be interested in the Batman serial of the black and white stuff from the 40s. I found that highly enjoyable if you're into that kind of cheese factor stuff, so check it out, Robin176. Going through the questions, favorite movie of all time, I would say Seconds, the Rock Hudson movie from 66 or 68, I can't remember which year, but basically he's portraying himself in real life as a gay person. He's sort of leading a double identity, sort of like his closet gay life. So that movie is very enjoyable. My back in the day, 80s, my stepdad actually recorded it on a blank tape from, I don't know, American Film Classics or one of those cable TV shows, man, and I just got hooked on that movie. I can watch that movie over and over again 1,000 times, and I always see something new. You got to see it when it starts out in Grand Central Station. It's just incredible. Filmmaking director is just cuckoo nutty crazy. You got to see it to believe it. Favorite scene from that movie? Probably the ending when Rock Hudson is getting wheeled into some kind of room. I don't want to spoil the ending, but check it out and see for yourself. It just gave me chills up my spine. It's one of those kind of movies. Favorite actor would have to be Rock Hudson. I liked him in Seconds. I liked him in some of the comedies with Doris Day, like Pillow Talk, and can't remember the other films that he was in with Doris Day. Pillow Talk is probably the best one. Most annoying actresses, probably Jim Carrey, I'd say. I didn't like Ace Ventura movies much. I thought he was good in Dumb and Dumber, but other than that, I didn't really care for any of his movies. Favorite director? Oh boy, that's a tough one. I'm leaning towards you, Robin176. I'm leaning towards Alfred Hitchcock. But I don't like Alfred Hitchcock spy movies like Saboteur or North by Northwest, those kind of movies. So I guess I'll go with Coffin Joe, Joe Mohican from Brazil. I got hooked on him when I started buying cult movie magazines from what's the name of that store in Campbell or San Jose, California? It's Streetlight Records. That's the name of it. That's how I got turned into Coffin Joe. Guilty pleasures, I'd have to say the pink Roman porno films from Japan during the 1970s. They don't allow to show let me just say this, the movies are heavily censored in Japan, and they're not allowed to show pubic hair and stuff like that, but these movies are way kinky, and definitely out there, subversive, I guess I should say, and they're quite funny too. You're probably going to say that they objectify women and they mistreat women, but yeah, Japanese don't care. They don't care. They don't have those kind of taboos. Favorite tearjerker? I'd have to say Sophie Scholl, The Final Days. Um, she's like a hero to me, but at the end she's just like totally helpless against the Nazis. So that made me feel sad. It was like her spirit had been crushed and she couldn't go any further, which was unfortunate. A character from a movie that scared you the most? Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to go with you. Sleeping Beauty when I was like 6 or 7. Definitely scared the shit out of me. Second one would be Darth Vader from Star Wars when I was 8 years old, man. He was choking that dude with his hand. He just like picked him up with one arm and started choking him. And that's when I started crying. I think that was like the first part of the movie too. So I'll never forget that part. My mom and I saw it on the drive-in, and probably the previous year she took me to see Sleeping Beauty, which I also cried because the witch scared me, and we had to walk out of that one. Movie you love but everyone hates. Hmm. I'd have to go with Space Thing. I mean, let me see if I can pull it up here. Is it legal for me to do this? But this is supposed to be one of the worst movies of all time. It's on Something Weird Video. It's on the back it says Buck Rogers for adults, and this is produced by David F. Friedman. He does a lot of these kind of nudie movies from the 60s. They're pretty bad. I think I used to have Country Cousins, which is pretty bad. This one is worse. But it's, like you said, Robin 176, with Batman and Robin, which I haven't seen, by the way. It's so bad that it's good. Favorite movie duo? Oh, that's a tough one. I should have written these down before I started this video, but favorite movie duo? I guess I'd have to go with Rock Hudson and Doris Day. That is like the ultimate irony that women had a crush on Rock Hudson. They want to be like Doris Day in the 60s, especially in England. If you look at the old Carry On Cruising movie, which I also reviewed, I mean, those two blonde girls look exactly like Doris Day. They want to be like Doris Day. They wanted to be Rock Hudson's girlfriend, I guess. I don't know what the deal was back then, but women just went apeshit over Rock Hudson back in the early 60s, like 62, 63, somewhere around there. They didn't know he was gay. He was married to his secretary. It was kind of like a fake marriage. She swore up and down that she was in love with him, and he was in love with her, but he had that gay business on the side, so who knows what was going on back then. Favorite animated film has to be Fist of the North Star. Love that flick. I love Japanese anime, especially the adult kind. Actress you have a crush on? Can't think of anybody. I should have written these down. I guess I'll go with the actress who is in Onibaba. I don't know her name, but she's like 40 years old. She got the hairy armpits, and she's topless for like the entire film. Onibaba. It's like a 60s black and white kind of Buddhist tale from Japan. Great flick. Favorite movie villain? Gosh, favorite movie villain. I guess I'll have to go with Robin De Niro in Angel Heart. He's got those crazy fingernails, and he plays the devil. So yeah, if you haven't seen that one, definitely check that one out. A movie that surprised me. Gosh, there are tons of movies that surprised me. I guess the movie that surprised me more recently was Battlestar Galactica, the pilot from 1978. I loved that TV show when I was a kid. Heck, everybody loved that TV show in 1978. I remember watching it when back in the 70s in Fremont, California, with my entire family was like glued to the TV set watching this TV show. And actually the pilot was 2.5 hour feature film. If you want to know more about it, check out my recent movie review on it. It actually was released in Canada, had limited release in certain areas, so the only difference between the movie release and the TV show DVD is that Baldar ends up getting killed in the movie, and I guess his life is spared in the DVD, the one that I rented from Netflix. So yeah, they just continue that Baldar character throughout the TV show, and he just ended up dying in the movie. So that's about it. I was surprised because I still like it to this day. It's got the cheese factor, and some people don't like it, but I still enjoy it to this day. It's got the father figure, the kind of 40s, 50s generation, Lorne Greene. It's got Apollo, the hero, who he keeps meeting these women who are like single mothers from the 70s, which is cool. People can relate to Apollo. I certainly can, because I married 2 women who are single moms. Yeah, so definitely surprised me. I had totally forgotten about that, because I hadn't seen it for like I don't know, about 34 years, something like that. Yeah, 34 years since I've seen Battlestar Galactica. So it's kind of cool to go back and see all the TV shows that I enjoyed when I was a kid, like Space 1999 and Battlestar Galactica, the sci-fi TV shows. So definitely check those out. I highly recommend those. And cool. Thanks for doing the videos, Robin. I know you're 17, but I hope it's okay for a 42-year-old dude to do a video response, and I hope you're not offended by it. Laters, Robin.